Alright, I wanted brownies, and I had a lot of beets, and I heard that you could make really good brownies out of beets. So I decided to do that today. Step 1, we are going to peel and then boil these beets. Good start. Good start. I've never boiled beets. Never knew that that was a thing you were supposed to do. I usually just roast them. Apparently you're supposed to boil them in vinegar. That would have been a smart thing to do. Sweet. Didn't do it. Anyway, so boil your beets, apparently in vinegar. Look it up. I don't know. Don't leave them unattended at a high heat. I almost burnt. Like, I'm pretty sure I ruined the pot. It's fine. Quarantine is fun. Essentially you need 8 ounces of beets. So that's like 2 medium beets or like 4 small beets. You're supposed to puree them. Now, I don't have a food processor, so I used a buzz thingy. You'll see it. I still ended up with some chunks in there, which I had to kind of pull out the big ones. I left a bunch in there. I'm sure I'll eat a brownie and have a beautiful bite of beet. Ended up using mostly semi-sweet chocolate, but I only had like 3 ounces. You're supposed to have 6 ounces of chocolate, some bittersweet, semi-sweet, however you want to call it. Hopefully I don't burn the chocolate like I did the beets. I actually don't mind things a little bit more on the chocolatier side, so I had 100% cocoa, so I used 56% cocoa and 100% cocoa sort of mixed with the half a cup of butter. Melted all that together on a very low temperature until that was done. Take that off the heat, let it cool for a little bit, let it chill. Drink your drinks. Alright, chocolate is melted. We are going to stir in half a cup of packed brown sugar. You're going to add a teaspoon of vanilla extract. Ooh, first time opening up the Turkish coffee. Do you want to come smell it?
Are you opening it?
Yeah, because I'm going to add the coffee to the thing. Oh god. If I can open it. Yeah. So it says add a teaspoon of espresso powder, but I'm going to use Turkish coffee instead. Great. Beets. What am I missing? Quarter teaspoon of salt. Mix that up, whisk it. If you have a whisk, amazing. I don't, so I used a fork. You're slowly gonna add 1 egg at a time. Whisk that in, and then once that's done, you're gonna fold in the flour, half a cup. Most of the recipes that I saw online said to use like a white whole wheat flour. I don't have that, so I just use all-purpose flour. because most stores are completely sold out of flour right now, except Bulk Barn. So if you need flour, go to a Bulk Barn. Their shopping experience is also fantastic. Preheat the oven. That's always a good thing to do. 350 degrees. I'm 100% positive that every single one of my friends that have any sort of cooking skills or are actually chefs are gonna watch this and be like, oh dear God, we need to talk to her. Get yourself a square pan, whether it's glass or baking pan, non-stick, I don't give a shit, whatever it is. Maybe 8x8, whatever, as long as it's a square. Line it with parchment paper. It just makes everything so much easier to get out of the pan when you're done. Now, not gonna lie, this is the first time I've ever actually used parchment paper. I've been struggling my entire life, just trying to unstick things from pans. So, you know, I'm becoming an adult, I feel, with this. I really do. Let that bake for 30 minutes. Hopefully the brownies will be done soon. I'm gonna finish this up. This is the beginning of a very long learning journey for me on how to create and edit videos. So please, dear God, bear with me in this process. Because I don't know what I'm doing. I really don't.